Swallowed Star Episode 196. In the previous episode, after enduring centuries of unimaginable pain, Luo Feng continues his fusion with the Star Tower's crystal, a process that pierces directly into his soul. Each moment is agony, yet he faces it with unwavering calm. The pain that once would have destroyed him now serves as his training ground, tempering his will to diamond. Over the course of 60 years, then 100, and finally 1,000, Luo Feng endures. The pain grows stronger, sharper, far beyond anything he has known. To survive, he learns to still his mind, to cast aside fear, to focus only on the beast god path, and let his heart remain pure, true, and undisturbed. While his soul trembles under the burden, his comprehension deepens. The pain threatens to break him, yet his spirit rises higher. As the centuries pass, Luo Feng stands at the edge between life and collapse. And the episode 196 continues. 2,000 years, 2,100, 2,200. The fusion between the mysterious crystal and Luo Feng's soul deepened with every passing century. But with it came agony, not ordinary pain, but the kind that tore at his very soul. As the merging advanced, the torment became unbearable, threatening to rip his consciousness apart. Yet, Luo Feng remained still, his body trembling, drenched in blood and sweat, but his eyes unshaken. He endured, pushing his willpower to its limits as he continued to study the profound beast god path even amidst such suffering. Inside the sealed shrine among the stars, he sat cross-legged, a man at the edge of life and death. Pu Ti, who watched over him, sighed deeply. In all of history, there had only been two others who attempted this same trial. The first lasted 2,600 years before his soul was destroyed. The second, with a stronger heart in the mental state of encompassing all, held on for 3,300 years, but even he perished in the end. Pu Ti reflected on the ancient wisdom of the three great mental states, knowing oneself, man and nature as one, and encompassing all. Those who know themselves rely purely on conviction, unbending even under the weight of the universe. Those who live in harmony with nature move with the flow of existence, their hearts clear and peaceful. And those who encompass all carry vast ambition, striving to embrace everything that exists. Each path was different, not one superior to another, but the world often misunderstood, ranking them as if one were higher than the rest. Yet Pu Ti knew, the path of knowing oneself was the hardest of all. It relied solely on willpower, without aid or harmony, sheer defiance against the universe itself. It was a path of stubborn endurance and of great suffering. Time pressed on. 2,800 years passed. Luo Feng's body was trembling violently, blood dripping from his skin. The pain had reached its true limit. Even his studies began to falter. Pu Ti could see it. Luo Feng was nearing collapse. But still, Luo Feng muttered through clenched teeth, "Don't disturb me." Inside his inner world, his golden-horned beast avatar continued to imitate the statue of the beast god. Even under immense suffering, Luo Feng refused to stop. He reminded Pu Ti of scientists on Earth who continued their research even as their bodies failed, driven by obsession, not comfort. Whenever the pain struck, Luo Feng forced it away. Whenever distraction arose, he pushed it aside. His will hardened like steel. This defiance created a mysterious power within his soul, stabilizing it, sharpening it. Each act of resistance made him stronger, faster, and clearer. 2,900 years, 3,000, 3,100, 3,200. His endurance became almost unnatural. But even the strongest will would eventually fatigue. The endless pain grew sharper, the pressure heavier. Pu Ti could see his body convulsing uncontrollably. "He's tired," Pu Ti whispered sadly. "Child, just give up." Even if Luo Feng fell now, Pu Ti vowed he would reverse time and space to bring him back. The process of the Star Tower recognizing a master was simply too brutal. No one had ever succeeded. The first two geniuses had fallen, and Pu Ti feared this third one would as well. He thought bitterly, if even Luo Feng fails, how many more will it take? How many more souls will have to endure this torture before success finally comes? But Luo Feng wasn't listening. His consciousness was still locked within the storm. "Don't disturb me, don't bother me," he roared inwardly. And then, something changed. A tremor rippled through his soul. His consciousness, once like a diamond forged under pressure, suddenly evolved. It compressed even further, like a star collapsing into a neutron star. Becoming denser, stronger, beyond comprehension, Luo Feng had passed the limit of endurance and entered a new realm of willpower. For the first time, the pain could no longer touch him. It was still there, still immense, but his will completely suppressed it. He had transcended it. Pu Ti was stunned. What? How did this happen? The previous two never experienced this. The second lasted 3,300 years. Yet nothing like this occurred. Then, realization struck him. The first candidate had chosen innocence, enduring by blending with the pain. The second, encompassing all, had accepted it as part of himself. But both methods were wrong. This wasn't an illusion of suffering, it was a real, physical fusion of the crystal with the soul. To blend with the pain meant to accept it. But Luo Feng had done something no one else dared. He withstood it completely. He didn't accept, he didn't merge, he resisted. "Yes?" Pu Ti murmured in awe. "This is the essence of knowing oneself, absolute defiance." He's using sheer will to suppress the pain, and through that, his consciousness has evolved. It was a monumental breakthrough, a leap no one before him had achieved. 3,300 years, 3,900, 4,000, 4,300, 4,900. Luo Feng's strength kept him alive far beyond the limits of the past candidates. Yet, the fusion wasn't done. The pain continued to rise once more, slowly eating away at the new stability he had gained. Pu Ti watched in silence, his face shadowed with worry. Is there no end to this process? The past 3,200 years were only the first half? No one knew. The records ended long before this point. No one had ever reached so far. And as the agony continued to climb, Pu Ti's thoughts grew darker. If Luo Feng fails, how many more candidates would it take to actually succeed? He whispered, his voice trembling with uncertainty and fear. And that wraps up this episode. In this part, we witnessed one of the most grueling and inspiring moments in Luo Feng's journey, a test that pushed his body, mind, and soul beyond anything imaginable. Over thousands of years, the fusion between the mysterious crystal and his soul grew deeper, each moment filled with unbearable agony. It wasn't simply pain, it was a battle for existence itself. One that could tear apart even the strongest will. But Luo Feng did not yield. Instead, he faced the torment head-on, forcing himself to stay calm and focused, using every ounce of willpower to continue his study of the beast-god path. His body bled, his soul trembled, yet his determination never wavered. This episode showed not just a fight for survival, but the forging of a will that transcends pain and fear. Throughout this trial, we also learned more about the three great mental states, knowing oneself, man and nature as one, and encompassing all. Each path reflects a different way of understanding life and power. Those who know themselves rely on unshakable conviction, a heart that never bends, even when the world turns against them. Those who live in harmony with nature find peace and balance, becoming beings of compassion and clarity. And those who encompass all carry vast hearts filled with ambition, determined to embrace everything in existence. Pu Ti's reflections revealed an important truth. These paths are not ranked or superior to one another. They are simply different ways of reaching greatness. But what set Luo Feng apart was his decision to walk the hardest road, the path of knowing oneself. He did not avoid the pain, nor did he accept it as part of him. He chose to withstand it completely, to resist it with pure will, and through that defiance, his consciousness evolved into something beyond imagination. This transformation marked a new stage in his journey, a moment of both hope and despair. Hope, because he had surpassed the limits of the soul; despair, because the process showed no end, and the pain kept rising. Even Pu Ti, a being of immense wisdom, could only watch in awe and worry, wondering how many more might have to endure this trial if Luo Feng were to fail. This episode is a powerful reminder that true strength doesn't come from ease or luck. it's forged through endless hardship and an unyielding heart. Luo Feng's endurance teaches us that sometimes, the only way forward is through pain. And that faith in oneself can become the greatest source of power. If you enjoyed this episode or found it inspiring, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can follow Luo Feng's incredible journey through future episodes. Thank you so much for watching, stay strong, take care, and I'll see you again in the next episode.